and you thought your boss was hard on you. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another top 10 hardest boss fights. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the most challenging, rage-inducing bosses in video game history. If you don't see your favorites on here, be sure to check out our original list on this topic. Number 10, Ballos, Cave Story. Spelunkers, beware of this boulder-faced baddie. As the true final boss of this Metroidvania-style indie title, Ballos is no pushover. Actually, getting to him is a challenge on its own, as the game forces you to jump through hoops and fill out some very obtuse conditions. Once you do get to him though, Ballos asks you to kill him, but he doesn't make it easy on you. With 3 separate forms, each one tougher and more dangerous than the last, you'll have to use every platforming and shooting trick at your disposal to take him down. Oh, how the stalagmighty have fallen. Number 9, Yellow Devil, Megaman. He may be yellow, but he's no coward. This giant combat robot wastes no time, attacking Megaman right out of the gate with a complicated attack pattern, and really never letting up from there. While savvy players can exploit his weaknesses by using the Thunder Beam, that won't help them dodge the Yellow Devil's fast and damaging attack patterns. The fact that he also moves to the other side of the room every time you hit him doesn't make things any easier either, as he's completely invincible when he's doing so. By the 3rd or 4th time he disintegrates, you'll have no sympathy for this devil. Number 8, Senator Armstrong, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Try University of Texas! Could've gone pro if I hadn't joined the Navy.
So, what's this politician's secret to such a buff bod?
Nanomachine, son!
The Metal Gear series is known for its unique and outlandish boss fights, and Senator Armstrong is no exception even in this spin-off. After cutting his way through armies of cyborgs, badass protagonist Raiden faces his ultimate opponent. Is it a rival ninja? A giant mech? No, it's a patriotic state senator using nanomachines to enhance his strength. Resilient, fast, and with an arsenal of attacks that can shatter your health bar in seconds. Armstrong's looking to make America great again, one punch at a time.
How the hell did you get elected?
Well, I don't write my own speeches.
Number 7, Al Gore, South Park: The Stick of Truth.
You're no normal human kid. It's you, Man-Bear Pig! I have you now!
He may look like a joke, but he's super serial. Ex-vice president, environmental activist, and man-bear-pig hunter extraordinaire, Al Gore does not mess around in this turn-based RPG. With the help of a couple of devoted Secret Service agents and a disheartening presentation of the dangers of climate change, Gore can make quick work of your party. He also has a sizable amount of health, and can even counter some of your attacks. By the time you finally manage to defeat him, you'll feel more drained than after watching a screening of An Inconvenient Truth.
Wait, I can't die! I was almost barely president!
Number 6, Lingering Will, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. We don't remember seeing this guy in a Disney film. One of the secret bosses in the Final Fantasy/Disney crossover series, being in a child-friendly game doesn't make him any less tough. Armed with a Keyblade of his own, Lingering Will can dish out some serious punishment to Sora, Donald, and Goofy. If you can manage to outdodge the knight's relentless onslaught, he's still constantly flying around the battle arena at breakneck speeds, making him a very hard target to kill. The Lingering Will is sure to cause lingering rage in even the most skilled of gamers. Number 5, Goro, Mortal Kombat. 4 arms equals 4 times the difficulty. Making his first appearance in the original entry of the Violent Fighting series, Goro is the second to last boss in the game. Don't be fooled by his hulking frame. The burly bruiser is just as fast as he is strong, and he is much more than just capable of laying the smackdown on you, arm after arm after arm. Throw in some cheap projectile magic and grappling moves that'll really drain your health, and you have a guy responsible for many quarters lost in the arcades. Number 4, The Nameless King, Dark Souls 3. Isn't any surprise that a Dark Souls boss is making an appearance? This punishing RPG series loves to pit players against some of the most epic and frustrating bosses in gaming. and the Nameless King proudly carries on the Dark Souls tradition of scream-inducing foes. A heavily armored dude that rides on a feathery dragon, the boss makes quite an impression. But of course, before you can take a shot at killing him, you have to kill his dragon, so good luck with that. We could have picked Dark Eater Meteor from the Ringed City DLC, but honestly, that fight just kinda sucks. Yeah, screw Meteor. Number 3, Cthun, World of Warcraft. The Eye of Sauron could have learned a thing or two from this boss. Cthun, one of the Warcraft universe's oldest gods, resembles a writhing mass of tentacles with a giant eye in the center, and it'll help any player that gets caught in that eyeball's gaze. In World of Warcraft's earlier years, Cthun was far and away one of the hardest bosses to conquer. In fact, when he was introduced to WoW in 2006, it took almost 3 months before someone beat him. And that was only after he was nerfed with a couple of patches. Heh, who knew a literal god would be so powerful, eh? Number 2, Sans, Undertale. This laid-back skeleton has a bone to pick with you. Sans acts as the final boss of the genocide route in this RPG, and needless to say, he's not happy about you murdering everyone that you've come across, putting the hell back in bullet hell. The battle against Sans is a true test of patience, as it's almost impossible to beat him without memorizing his extremely erratic attack patterns. He also dodges pretty much everything you throw at him, right up until the end when the game finally allows you to hit him. Gotta say, his music's pretty sweet though, so points for that. Number 1, Orphan of Cost, Bloodborne. The Miracle of Birth. The final boss of Bloodborne's The Old Hunters DLC, the Orphan of Cost puts the base game's bosses to shame. Its horrifying design resembles a wretched and bony humanoid, and it screams like a petulant child every time it attacks. And you'll be hearing that scream a lot as it attacks swiftly and frequently, using what resembles a, placenta as a kind of axe. Ew. Even if you manage to chip away at its sizable health bar, the Orphan of Cost goes into a second phase where he's even stronger, faster, and larger. Oh, From Software, always with the second phases. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.